How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, please do me the biggest favor of all. Hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. Also, make sure to head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447 so you guys don't miss out on the streams that I do there at least once a week. And as always, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives here, and we're going to be talking about the Santa Claus. So this came out in 1994. It's about an hour and 37 minutes long, and it's rated PG. And basically, this stars the comedian Tom Allen, and he takes on the lead role of being divorced. He's a divorced dad, and he ends up getting transformed into Santa Claus. This film has a lot of jokes that are great for children and adults. There's also a 007 reference with hot chocolate, which I really enjoyed. Santa Claus, not only in this film, has to discover his new purpose in life, but he also has to try to convince the entire world that he is real. Santa Claus is real, Christmas is important, and I really enjoyed that. This is one of the great family fantasy films that all ages can enjoy. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, you'll find some enjoyment in this movie. It is filled with humor throughout. One of my favorite scenes is the Denny scene for Christmas Eve dinner because Scott Calvin, aka Santa Claus, ends up burning the I think it's a chicken or a turkey in the oven, and he has to use a fire extinguisher to put it out. That would be me. This film also proves how illogical Santa Claus is in numerous ways, at least the way that everyone constantly tells Santa Claus is. I want to give you guys a big spoiler warning and then talk about spoilers and as to why Santa Claus isn't real. So if you're really young or you're really old and you still believe in Santa Claus, I'm about to talk about the fact that, guess what? In 3, 2, 1, Santa Claus is not real, okay? At least the way that we perceive him coming down the chimney, bringing us gifts, with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, lose my voice, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and all of his other reindeer, helping him, and the fact that the North Pole is some sort of submarine base. Yeah, the North Pole is a submarine base. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there's just so much in this film that proves how illogical Santa Claus is, yet it uses all the illogical stuff and makes fun with it, which I really enjoy. I also like the fact that the doors in the North Pole actually have two different sizes. Like, it's one door, but to open it, it's one size for, like, actual normal people like Santa, and then there's a shorter version of the door inside of the door for the elves, because they're shorter. I really like that. There's a Alvin and the Chipmunks Easter egg in this film, which I thought was pretty funny. Overall, I enjoyed watching this movie and slowly watching Scott Calvin turn into Santa Claus, and it's really funny to do so. And the whole father and son connection in this film is really amazing, and I really enjoy it. However, there are some negatives that we do have to discuss. First of all, Tim Allen's character, Scott, really never has a choice about becoming Santa Claus. He just has to, and that's that. Like, he just puts on the clothes and he's Santa Claus. And I'm just like, he doesn't get a choice in the matter. And I'm just like, it kind of feels like the elves are the villains of not only this movie, but Santa Claus 2 and 3 in that regard, which I will be talking about Santa Claus 2 and 3 in future videos. But I'm just like, why didn't Scott have a choice? Like, I get, they make it where there's rules and there's logic behind why he just is Santa. But I'm like, he just becomes Santa Claus, and that's that. There's no choice. Scott doesn't ever get the opportunity to say no. He just is. And I really don't like that in a movie where it's like, okay, you are this person now because you put on this clothing, or you sign this document, and tough nuggets, you're Santa. And I'm just like, it kind of weakens the impact, and I kind of wish that you had a choice in the matter. I wish that, like, there was a choice. Like, if you don't become Santa Claus, Christmas never happens anymore. Something along that line would have been cool. There are some crude and unnecessary moments in this film. This film also requires knowledge of common Santa Claus things to fully understand what's happening in this movie. So you can't even watch this movie, The Santa Claus, completely blind and have no knowledge of what the Santa Claus actually is. You have to know some backstory to actually fully enjoy this. Charlie in this movie, although the actor that plays him is good, he just plays a know-it-all, irritating brat most of the time, and I didn't enjoy his character. Magic is constantly used to explain all illogical events that take place and how things just basically appear out of thin air. Another thing I don't understand is how humans are able to talk and understand reindeer, especially Comet. Like they just start talking to Comet like a normal human being, and I'm like, since when do reindeer know how to talk English? And since when do humans have the ability to understand what an animal, a reindeer of all things, is saying to them? It's never explained. I guess you could say magic. Santa also ends up losing Santa. He ends up losing his visitation rights to see his son Charlie. Yet, no joke, 1 minute later in the movie, he is able to see his son without any resistance or the police being called to remove and to arrest him. Literally, 1 minute after the judge says, no more visitation for no more no more vegetation no more visitation rights for you. I'm working on 3 hours of sleep, forgive me. Uh yeah, just like really 1 minute later, hey son, how you doing? Really funny. Oh, it's like they forgot how to like edit this film and make it actually seem like what's happening on screen is actually important. And then lastly, Scott basically looks into a snow globe and then he just believes out of nowhere that he's Santa Claus. Literally, go rewatch this movie. And he's like, I don't believe in Santa Claus. I'm not Santa Claus. The North Pole is not some underground submarine base with a bunch of elves in it. No. No, 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 no. And Charlie ends up giving his dad, Scott, a snow globe. He looks into the snow globe really, really deeply. And his eyes open. And he's like, I'm Santa Claus. And all of a sudden, he's just a true believer in everything. And I'm like, so you're telling me that if I looked really deeply into a snow globe, I could think and believe that I'm Santa Claus and I would be magically transported to the North Pole? Sure. Sure. Okay. If that's the card you guys want to play, I mean, I get this is supposed to be a comedy film, guys, but there is a difference between comedy and illogical, unbelievable nonsense. And this film has, unfortunately, a mix of both. With that, guys, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Yes, The Santa Claus from 1994 is not an amazing movie. It's above average. It's a good watch, but there are some illogical elements in it that I just can't ignore. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day and holiday. Look forward to my review of the Santa Claus 2 and 3 coming out soon. Bye, guys.